Hey guys, and welcome to my reaction to the Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 finale. I know that there's a lot of opinions about the season. People are very passionate about their views about this season. I would say the majority of what I've seen haven't been good, and some have been good. Some people actually have liked this season. And I kind of said at the end of my last reaction that I was just going to kind of reserve all of my official opinions, if you will, or whatever you want to call it, until I see the finale, until I see the full thing. I just feel like I want to see where they're going with this season. There are aspects of this season that I have actually really liked, and there are some aspects that unfortunately I haven't liked. So yeah, just wait until the end of the video and I'll give you my honest opinion about how I really felt about, season 5. But nonetheless, let's get into it.
Honey? Is that you?
Oh. Oh.
Where'd you come from, boy?
Horsey, horses don't do well in the Walking Dead universe, and I don't want to watch them die.
That gold was one of the biggest elements I ever came across. 263 souls. I'm just glad you're making a smart one, Morgan.
Oh God. I hate this.
Everybody, right?
See, it's probably just me, but I would rather try and clear that place and die than ask for help. No.
Yeah.
Either by the end of the day.
You really did everything you could, Morgan.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he should feel like he has the weight of this decision and everything on his shoulders. I mean, nobody else is speaking up about, so I don't want him to feel too guilty about it. But also, I wouldn't have made that call.
We actually... Yeah. That's why I didn't want you to tell me whatever you were going to tell me.
I wasn't gonna. That's not what I
Morgan.
wanted to tell you.
She only cares about the future.
Well, that's not gonna happen. I won't let that happen.
Oh, he won't let that happen. You shouldn't have called her.
Well, look at you.
Dwight, I'm still nervous. I'm gonna watch those horses die.
Think we can make it work here. If they're alive, there's water nearby.
She lied.
Just walk your back. Say thanks but no thanks. Unfortunately, she knows where you are. So basically, you're fucked anyway. Have a lovely day.
Give that back to me. Yeah, I can do this.
Yes.
I'm not afraid of it anymore.
Good. Strand can just go back
I
to
asked the
drinking
people, she said it
liquor.
was impossible for me to put a weapon. I think we can clear this place.
Yes, you can.
Oh, we're gonna lose more than that if we go with her. Look, I am who
Facts.
I am because of you folks, alright?
If she comes with half as many people as she did at the quarry, it's gonna get real messy real quick.
This is a conversation you should have had before you walkied the bitch. Oh, no, those horses. They're so close. I don't want to watch the horses die. Grace, save your strength. Stop hollering like a crazy lady.
When we get back, I'm gonna make an honest woman out of you.
Whoa!
Yeah, right.
If you make it back. There are way too many people I care about on these horses right now. Way too many.
We know where the horses came from. And we know some of the dead. Her riders were here. Virginia's more full of shit than we thought.
Wonderful. I don't, the horses are too close. The horses. Stop.
No offense. Next time I want to do this without training wheels.
Next time.
Oh, they're adorable. But like the horse though. No. Just, I can't. I'm not, bitch, I'm not watching this. Luciana's there. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is getting messy. No, no, not the horse that, no, no. Oh my God, they're gonna fight the, no, no. And Dwight, I don't, no, no. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. La 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 la. No! Stop it! Ah! Hey, look, water.
Hey, come here. Over here.
Oh my God. No, I don't want any more horses to die.
And get back to the swamp man now! I can handle myself!
Let us make the noise.
This is a tough call, John, but it's the right one!
Oh. Oh, Dwight. Oh, Morgan. Woo!
Morgan, no! I'm leaving you behind!
You okay?
You guys keep quiet, we're gonna take a dip. Come on! Go! Hello!
Oh. Good horsies. Well, there goes that plan.
We helped a lot of people. And the only way that's going to mean something is if we keep them alive.
That's a
This is
good
how.
point.
So what? Live life the way we said we were going to.
Oh.
It's perfect. I knew it would be. The moment I saw it in the costume shop. Rings? Rings?
I'll, do you one better. I won't be needing these. Because it'll be a fresh start. You know, for the both of us.
Dwight, that is literally, oh, that's so beautiful.
Do you, John, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I've loved you since the first day you washed up on my shore. You bet I do.
Oh.
I do. You don't lose this.
Oh, man.
No. I feel like Virginia's gonna get there and separate them, and I'm
It's a broken
mad.
world.
Hey!
This was beautiful.
Well, it's alright. Even when push comes to shove.
Near to meet.
Oh.
This is it.
Like that they all had their weapons on them. I mean, at least that's good.
But you're all going to have to take all of us. That means Grace. Our elders are sick and are injured. It's all of us or none of us.
Oh, look at you.
And anything else, it's going to be a problem. Otherwise, well, then we'll both lose.
Ooh. Okay. Well, okay.
God damn it. Fine. Guess it's worth saving a few bullets over.
She could just be saying that, though.
Oh, come on. Oh, and speaking of the truth, I'm gonna need you to tell me everything you know about that helicopter you mentioned.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna do that.
And I sure as shit not gonna break that promise either. Not with you.
Oh!
Not because of her.
Oh!
We can do more damage on the inside.
Ooh.
Keep it. She's gonna need it.
I will find a way to get to you.
Oh.
I will find you. You have to go.
Bitch,
The cat and I travel together.
Not anymore, you don't.
Excuse you? Okay. Don't think Daniel won't kill you because you didn't let him travel with his cat. That guy's already dead. In my eyes. He's already dead. Bitch.
You should have it. Movie night.
Oh my god.
Morgan, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that single moment.
We're all right. I love you. I love you.
Jesus. See, this is some bullshit.
I love you.
At the mall, you know, on the carousel with you, I felt something. And it scared me. It scared the hell out of me because I've only ever felt that one other time, and that was with Jenny. And whatever happens to us and wherever we end up, I need you to know that. Okay?
Okay.
Oh.
I felt it too, Morgan. I need you to know that. I need you to know that.
Gotta protect the future. Which is why I'm loath to repeat the past.
No way. No way. No way. No way. No, 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 no. No. Whack that bitch again. No way. He is not dying. This is stupid. Throw the stick, bitch. I'm so fucking over this. Fuck you. No, 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 no. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. I'm angry. No.
I just resent your face so much.
She's not sick. She's pregnant.
She said what we were doing out here had no future to it. Had no future.
I do hope you die. It's not the point anymore.
I do hope you die, bitch. Morgan, you are a fucking survivor. Let's go. Let's fucking go. You're fine. You're gonna figure this out.
So, Grace, if you're listening to me, live, all of you,
Morgan.
just to live.
Fuck off. Okay. Okay. All right. So I have a lot to say. I really, really do. So, some things that, let's, oh boy. My goodness. I have faith that somebody will have heard Morgan over that walkie. Not in our group, but somebody. He's got a hefty amount of karma coming to him, like good karma, that, you know, the amount of times that he's helped people that needed help over a walkie. You know, I just have faith in the universe that somebody's going to come and help him out. So I don't particularly think he's going to die. Very haunting last shot, though, I will say. All right. Did I like this finale? Yes, I did. But I will say I have some issues with the season, and I'm gonna get to that. I'm not that type, or I'm not of the mindset, I guess, that I hate Fear, I hate what they've done, I hate this. You know, I don't have a huge harboring resentment towards Fear like I know a lot of people do, and a lot of reactors have as well. Just from what I can tell, what's out there. So I'm going to break down the episode a little bit, and then I'm going to talk about how I feel about everything going forward. I guess I think that's the best way to kind of do this. So, there were a lot of moments that I really liked. Not the horse dying. So as soon as I saw them, it's a thing. Here's the thing. Everybody, like, you know, I do not get excited when I see, like, animal. Well, like, I'm not excited that Daniel has a cat, because now I just have anxiety that the cat's gonna die the whole time. It's like always in the back of my mind in any scene. I'm like, where's the cat? Where's the cat? Same with Daryl and his dog. Like, where's the dog? What's going on? Like, I do not like it. And so we see horses, and my mind is like, the first moment, a horse. The second moment, fuck, I'm gonna probably have to watch that horse die. And I did. So, I mean, I actually didn't watch it. I was just screaming, not watching it. One thing that I do want to talk about, I want to talk about Dwight. I really want to talk about Dwight. One of the most, if not the most, I think there's a couple other people that I would put in that category, for me at least, of most improved character in the Walking Dead universe. You know, how many years ago was it? It was a couple of houses ago for me, like, you know, that we were all cursing his name for killing Denise, and, you know, everything that happened with Negan and everything like that. But I love what they're kind of doing with him, where it's like he refuses to be in this situation again. He refuses. He is not going to just be part of a bigger system where they separate people. You know, it may not be as violent as an introduction. I mean, their introduction was a little bit of like shooting Logan in the head. So, I mean, maybe kind of, but as brutally violent of an introduction as Negan was. But like, he's been there, he's done that, and no thank you. And the only thing that I didn't really like is that, like, I feel like Morgan should have been way more like of the same mindset. Like, you know what this is. It may not be exactly the same as the Saviors, but it's something close. And I love that Dwight came back, you know, with the horses, and tried to give a little bit of hope and faith. And like, I just really love Dwight's story of this whole season, you know. I'd say one of my favorite episodes of the entire season was the one where we meet Dwight at the with John and June and everything like that. I love his kind of progression, and he's finally found some like faith and good people. I feel like he probably still would have found that in the realm of Alexandria and Hilltop, and, you know, if Daryl didn't send him away, I think he would have found that as well. But I don't blame Daryl. I'm just saying, like, I think he would have gotten that nonetheless. But it just makes me feel really happy that he's actually kind of really changed a lot of who he is and his perspective on things, and I really like that about him. Very interesting that Grace is pregnant. Oh boy. Ginny seemed a little too happy about that, and now I'm kind of terrified that, like, they want to get Grace back to health to have, because they're all about tomorrow and the future and stuff, to have the baby, and then I'm kind of worried that they have other plans for the baby. they're gonna, like, I'm scared about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a little bit. She seemed way too happy. I don't know. Anyway, I did like the wedding. Part of me, like, during that scene, I don't know, I was of two minds, because, like, part of me was really like, I love this wedding and I'm so happy to see everybody happy, and you know, it was quite lovely. And Dwight giving up his rings, just, whew, that was emotional. I really liked that, but I was also like, you know, you could be spending this time, like, trying to, like, amp up your defenses. Okay, maybe not much could have been done if you're not gonna fight this bitch, but I bet you do, you know what I mean? I don't, two minds of it, but I thought it was really sweet, and I thought just having everybody there and together really made quite a big statement about how far they've all come as a group, and everything. I really loved that. Aspect. And I think they needed that scene to have a bigger impact of what's coming next. So I do kind of like that Daniel is still skeptical of Strand. I know, but it's just, it's in their nature of their relationship. So I love the sweet moments between Alicia and Wes. I'm not super about Alicia getting really into painting trees. I'm so glad that art is a wonderful outlet for her, but you know, I prefer badass Alicia a little bit, or not even badass, but just really strong, I guess. Okay. The whole season, what I said at the end of the last reaction is that I think the characters are amazing on this show. I think that they've done a very good job. Now, I do understand that a lot of people have a lot of complaints about, like, where certain characters have gone, like Alicia. I know that they don't like that. I think a lot of people don't like the fact that everybody agrees with Morgan. I've had an issue kind of with that, where, you know, for me, yeah, I thought that there would be a little bit of resistance once we meet, and there was like a little bit with Dwight, but like not, I thought that there would be a little bit of resistance of like, we don't, maybe helping people all the time isn't going to be the best, and what happens when there is somebody that is trying to hurt us, that is, you know, which I'm kind of hopeful that that's the direction that we're going. People are going to have different viewpoints. People are going to have different approaches. They're not all one unit anymore. And that makes me kind of excited. So, but I'll get to that in a second. I understand that a lot of people do not like that Morgan came over, and how he's kind of changed the vibe of the show. I mean, not him, but the writers with him. Here's what I'll say about that, because I already know that there's going to be comments down below of people being like, oh, I hope Morgan dies. Oh, it'll save the show if Morgan dies, or like whatever. I don't know, you know, whatever. Do I think that there's a time for helping people and a time for maybe that they possibly don't deserve that much help? Yes. I am of that mindset, but I am not the type, I'm not going to hope that Morgan dies, I feel like, ever. Morgan is a very important character to the Walking Dead universe. I adore him. I adore Lenny. Lenny is such a good actor, and I just, you know, even if I'm maybe not the happiest with his how he's been, I don't know. I mean, I don't hate the helpful Morgan. I hate the fact that there's not like everybody seems to be in agreement, which makes for not the most interesting TV. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of, I'm okay with him having this vision. And if you think about Morgan, he's always wanted to have a purpose. He's clinging on to his, but like finally, like he thought his purpose was clearing for a while. That didn't work out too good. Then he was like super peaceful. Then he went super Terminator against like the saviors, and there was some situations going on. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like right now he's figured out a good balance of everything and what he should be doing. And because of how lost he's been, you know, in the past with everything, like I don't blame him for really wanting to cling on to this idea that's made him feel proud of himself, good about himself. Who wouldn't cling on to that if you've been kind of disappointed with how you've reacted or whatever in certain ways, or maybe you were a little bit lost and you finally find like some truth in yourself? I'd cling on to that as much as I could. So like, but I feel like I don't want to see Morgan die. I don't want none of that. Like it's just, that's not my thing. Because it's been such a long journey with him. It's just so significant. I don't think he's dead or will be dead. So just throwing that out there. Okay. So with all of that being said, that was a long tangent, but with all of that being said, I do really like the characters. There's some things that maybe I'm not the biggest fan of, but in general, when I look at most of these characters, with the exception of maybe a handful, not even, I like mostly everybody there. I care about these characters. So I just feel like it's, you know, I think that the show has done a decent job, and even the new ones that they've introduced, I talked about this, I believe in the last reaction and the one before that, where I really like Wes and I really like Jacob, and I like a lot of these new characters that I feel like as much as the old ones. So, you know, I think the showrunners or the writers really wanted to do something where they really built up a lot of these characters, and you can agree with how they did it or not or whatever, but really focus on these characters to maybe lead up to this point that we're at right now. I don't necessarily think it should have taken all season. I think that it would have been better if they showed a little bit more conflict with Logan in the episodes that Logan was around, and then introduced Ginny, and then introduced all of this stuff, but give us a little bit of satisfaction of the actual conflict going on with Logan, I think, in my opinion. And you guys know that I wasn't a fan of that plane storyline and the fact that they built the plane back up. You guys already, that was I couldn't take it. I was not about that storyline. But, and I, you know, I think that there were little bits of this season that I just wasn't about. And then some that in general, plot-wise, it wasn't the strongest, to be honest. But I do still love and care about most of these characters. So I'm not completely lost on it, you know what I mean? Now let's talk about where we've kind of ended this season. There is potential. Now, whether or not they live up to the potential is really anyone's guess. There is potential for next season to be really good. And I know that a lot of you would probably disagree with that statement. They're all scattered. They all need to. I think they really were trying to build up these relationships, right? These relationships between these people throughout this season, so that next season we can really get behind the fact that, all of these, John needs to find June, and Daniel's gonna find Charlie, and Sarah's gonna find, and there's this, and I loved, honestly, the one line that I was like, I'm clinging on to is when Strand said, to some extent, I'm not gonna get it verbatim because, I just watched it, but, we can do more damage from the inside. Bitch, yes, let's do it, okay? There is potential for maybe, and this, it might lead to some people wanting to take a more aggressive stance. Hopefully Daniel, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully Daniel, because he will fuck everybody up. Sorry, I love Daniel. Daniel's my favorite. Get them. Get those bitches, Daniel, come on. And there is such potential for everybody really kind of fighting their way out, or seeing what is this whole organization, exploring this organization through different people's eyes. You build up these characters throughout this whole season, or focus on them. Then you can spend a whole episode on just Alicia and what she's experiencing, Dwight and what he's experiencing, and you can and then all of the moving parts can maybe come together. I'm just writing the next season. It's great. So I think there's a lot of potential for this next season to be good. There being actual conflict. There being a lot of focus on some really great characters. They have some great characters to work with. Are any of them going to be put into a situation where there's going to be people who need help? Can they actually help people from the inside? There's a lot of potential. Do I think Fear is going to live up to that potential? I honestly don't know. This was a long season plot-wise, and there was a couple of, there are some episodes that I actually really, really loved. So I'm not saying that I hated this whole season or anything like that, but I do think that there was a little bit lacking in momentum. I think that's the best way to put it. Lacking in momentum, and I think we need that for the next season. And it's anyone's guess where they're going to go. I think the frustrating thing is, because of the lack of momentum that this season has had, a lot of people will not be tuning in to next season. So, I don't know. There's a lot. I just feel like there's a lot. Is it too little too late? You know what I mean? To introduce maybe a kind of really interesting, and I find this to be interesting, and you guys can let me know if you're like, I don't fucking care. I don't care about any of these characters. I don't care if they make it out of this place. I don't care what they're doing in this, but I don't care about what Ginny's community is even like, like, let me know. But I'm interested, but also, like, I just want it to actually be executed well. And that's going to be the thing. Will it? We don't know. Yeah. So that's my spiel on that. I've talked for a while, I think. And I think I said everything that I wanted to. So you can end the video here. I want to give an update for those of you who care about my Walking Dead reactions. That will be starting up very soon, obviously. I have not seen the premiere, even though I know I have AMC premiere, and I know that it's released early but I haven't had time yet. So, like, please do not put shit about the premiere in the comments, and those of you who have not seen the premiere or whatever, tread lightly when going into the comments, because people just love to just, they can't shut up or whatever about stuff sometimes. So just be careful about being in there. But I wanted to give a little bit of an update when it comes to my Walking Dead reactions. You guys, if you followed my channel for a while, you guys know I started this channel with The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead so much. I will always, forever, do reactions to The Walking Dead universe. It's just going to happen. As some of you may know, a lot of reactors have been having a lot of issues with copyright problems. And it was the other day, I don't really remember exactly when, but the other day I got like 20 of my past reactions blocked in both Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead. And by this company, and they've just, I feel like they've resurfaced. They're coming back for the beginning of the Walking Dead season. It's Shop AMC. It says Shop AMC. I'm not convinced it's actually Shop AMC. This is how broken the YouTube copyright system is. I think it's possibly just somebody else that just like maybe distribute. So I don't want to get into it. It's really complicated and just a bunch of bullshit. But I got a lot of reactions blocked. And one of them is my reaction to Rick's last episode. And when I say that broke my heart, because Rick is my favorite TV character ever. Of all the shows that I watch, of everything, Rick Grimes and Andrew Lincoln mean a lot to me. So that reaction meant so much to me. And not only did that reaction mean so much to me just because of what the episode was for me. I mean, I love the episode. It was amazing. But it meant so much to me because the response I got for it was really great. I'm gonna cry. I don't want to cry. But it was such... People were... You know, a lot of times when you cry during reactions, you get a lot of shit and a lot of hate and messages saying that, like, all these nasty things to you. And I mean, I got a few comments like that or whatever, because it's the nature of these videos. You're going to get shit like that. But in general, the response to that video was so good and lovely. And I don't want to lose it, you know, like I don't want to lose it. I was really upset that it got blocked. Because of the fact that, like, I know I can always re-upload it, and trust me, if all of my efforts to get it unblocked do not work, I will re-upload it, but I'm gonna lose all of the, like, really positive feedback I got, you know, like, that's all gonna be wiped away. And it was just one of those videos I was really, really proud of on my channel, so. The reason I'm telling you this, and there's a ton of other videos, and so I'm currently gonna go into disputing mode and all of that. Some of them have already been disputed. I'm gonna see how they go. I have a whole kind of system worked out, and then I might start counter notifying or whatever. But there's just so much going on with this. Any of my recent videos, when they get blocked, I get so mad because I back in like the beginning of, there wasn't, I didn't really know what was triggering blocks or not, and I still don't really know, honestly, but I don't use any clips longer than like 10 seconds. And so many, I know that my reactions are pretty choppy now. I try to make them flow as nice as I can with being as like, you know, like just as you know, I can't think of the word, but just as crazy as I am with making sure that all of the clips are really small or whatever. And so when it still gets blocked or whatever, and I'm just prepping myself. I'm prepping myself for getting this premiere reaction out, and then it just getting blocked completely, you know, and it's really frustrating. I put a lot of heart and soul into these videos. I know that a lot of you maybe think that I don't, or I don't know what you guys think. But I put a lot of heart and soul into these videos. I put a lot of heart and soul into editing these videos and everything, and trying to make these videos really great for you guys. And for them to just get blocked, and it's like whenever I've disputed against this company that keeps coming like after all of the reactors, and it's just like they think their claim is still valid, and then there's this, it's just, it's such a mess. And to, you know, I react to quite a few shows. I've actually taken a bit of a break in September. I'm going to get back into the swing of things in October, so look forward to that. But you know, I do videos almost every day on my channel throughout the full year, and to put that much work in and then to just get them blocked and nobody it's just so frustrating. So I wanted to tell you guys this because I wanted you guys to just, sorry that I ranted so much, but I want you guys to know that if you don't see like a Walking Dead reaction up right away, or it goes away, or some of my past reactions have been blocked, I am actively working on it. It is really discouraging. It's my favorite show. It's my favorite part of, you know, like reacting, and it's just so frustrating when it just, it's like you do all that work for nothing. So I just wanted to tell you guys that if you see that my reaction's up and then it gets blocked, we're going to see how the first few weeks go. I mean, that's how I'm going to do this. I can't speak for other reactors, but I'm going to see how the first few weeks go. That sounds like I'm always going to react to it, don't worry, but it's just how I do it, or my format, I don't know, might change a little bit, depending. Because I think the thing that is really frustrating, like, I'm not a night owl by any means. I am a morning person. I am, you know, but for The Walking Dead, I try to get out my reactions because it's fun. I love getting out my reactions like the night of. I watch it live and then I edit, and then I love getting it out for you guys. It normally comes out at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. or something like that by the time I'm done editing and everything like that. I know that there are other reactors that edit way faster than, but I'm like a really particular detailed person, so I take my time, sorry. But and then I love like getting all those comments that are like, oh, I stayed up for this and everything like that. And it's just, it's such a fun part, or always used to be such a fun part of my Sunday. But, you know, by the end of it, I'm exhausted. Like, I am checked out the next day. I don't know what's going on, because I still wake up at fucking 6 a.m., 7 a.m. even, so that's like 3 hours sleep. It's not the best for me in that sense. And then if it just gets blocked, it's just so frustrating. And I don't know why I'm ranting about this as much. I really, honestly, was just going to give you an update, and now I'm talking for forever. So I'm very sorry about that. I will shut up now. But thank you guys, for those of you who listened until the end of this video. You can leave me a comment below. Just know I love you guys, the ones that stayed until the end of this video. All right. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know what you guys thought about this finale, and I will see you soon for the Walking Dead premiere, or maybe not if they block it. Great. Bye.